YouTube was shaking. Early morning exploration. Just all every time I've been walking. Just had breakfast though at the hotel. Nothing crazy. Some steamed eggs, steamed sausage, paws. Waffles was alright. They was alright. Oh, okay, here we go. My stove. Look at that. Look at that. Point. Seven. Damn man, what do I want, son? I got juice at the top. All right. Which joints do I want?
They smell good, but I'm not one for like the Bath and Body shower. It's too smelly. It's not like a clean. I got this one. I mean, I got it. I got all of those, and I don't mind them. See, I like it. Not saying I like doing yeah, but most of my stuff is like then I spray on my face. But I think I don't care. I don't know if I like
Get me some fire socks. I want the Jurassic Park joints. I like these. What else do I need?
my husband likes the Old Spice. Oh, the Old Spice deodorant spray. I bought that one. Deodorant. Can I put this one right here? Under it goes shampoo. It goes on the very bottom. Down to that was right there. Yeah, see, I prefer Old Spice with that. Me and my brother used to argue what to do. I'm mad for all my food with that. And I smell it all day. I mean, I never smelled that.
I know I'm forgetting something. Snacks. I'm straight. I'll come back. I got the snakes and the cherries. I don't need no candy. Yeah. You open?
How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I am doing well, sir. Thank you.
Nice. Mm.
I'd serve it 670, please.
Gotcha. All set?
Sir, thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. Have a great day.
What time do you guys close?
10, isn't it? At
10.
10 o'clock.
Thank you. Ain't nothing like that Southern hospitality, I tell you, boy. It's nothing like it. Where the smoke shops at though? Well, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing over here. Listen, I've been saying it ever since we touched down. But I love New York. I love New York. Love Buffalo. But it's something about the South, man. There's something about just the pace, the ease, the vibe. I love it, man. For real. So many things to do, so many places to go, things to eat. Had some clams yesterday. It was fire. They were baby clams, but still. The white wine sauce, oh man. With the focaccia, forget about it, kid. I sounded black Italian right there when I said that. Forget about it, kid. I'm ready to I'm ready to do some more exploring, walking. Once again, shout out to my girl Butter, man. She actually put this whole thing together. Said we both needed a getaway. I thought she was bugging at the time, but no, she was right. Listen to your lady, fellas. Sometimes they actually know what they be talking about. Sometimes. Yeah. This trip right here, this one of them trips, this one of them little getaways to where you just, it's not really a vacation. It's not really like, yo, we're going somewhere to do this, but it's just, let's just get away from the town. Let's get away from all the BS in the town. And you know, speaking of BS, speaking of BS, yo, what's wrong with people? Like, like why do people like to disrupt the disruptor? That makes sense. Like, why are you poking the bear? Why are you poking at the wasp nest? Yo, don't wake the dragon up. Don't do it. I know on the outside, because I'm clean cut, baby face, I don't really talk like most of these quote unquote street dudes, hood dudes, whatever you want to call them, tough guys, whatever. I do my culinary thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm into astrology, astronomy, history. Trust, I can understand how one would look at me and be like, "Oh, he ain't about that. He don't want it. Yo, watch what I do to him." So I know y'all like, Holiday, what you talking about, and where you going with this? So you're gonna have to rewind about a year ago, right? I was working at a job. I was working at a job. cooking, doing my thing. One of the only black dudes up there. Some of y'all know how it be, or maybe a lot of y'all know how it be, being the only black dude in the spot. Anyway, this dude come in, right? About my age, right? Now, I don't look my age, as I just said. I don't look my age. But, homeboy come in my age, you know, like and with that, mentally, we kind of on the same type of time, you know what I mean? For the most part. And we was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we was cool. I'd go so far. I ain't gonna say we was homies, but we was cool. We was cordial. We wasn't friends. We wasn't buddies. You know what I'm saying? It was just, coworker cool, right? So, and this a little sidebar, and I'm gonna tread lightly on this, but it was a girl up there, as at every job that everybody was trying to get. You know what I mean? And Shorty had a thing for me. Like she had a thing for me. Like I was her mission. Like before I knew her name, she knew that she was gonna get with me, right? But we was doing it on the low. Nobody knew what was going on. We just rocking on the low. But homeboy had a little. You could tell homeboy had a thing for her. You know what I'm saying? And then she would come back and tell me, like, yo, why he said this, why he said that. Nothing too crazy, but it was just, workplace flirtation, right? But we on the low, so it is what it is, respectfully, right? But that's out the way now. Now, the work crew is the work crew. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And I never forget, we was chilling. We was all in the smoking near the dumpsters. If you work in a restaurant, you know the rules, you know the vibes, right? We smoking near the dumpsters, and we get to. I don't know how the conversation came up, but we got to talking about like neighborhoods, right? And I mentioned the street that I grew up on, and when I mentioned the street that I grew up on, homeboy head just, you know, he had the broke neck real fast. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, that's weird, but whatever. Then he started asking questions. Yo, yo, you from YO? Yeah. Like YO. Yeah. Like off of Delavan? Yeah. But why? Yo, you know such and such? Yeah, that's my bro. No, I mean like you know him? Yo, that's my brother. Yeah, like we done been to jail together. We done fought dudes together. You know what I mean? Like we done put it down. That's my brother. Word to mother. His mother his mother know my middle name. You know what I mean? Like that type of time with it. Hold up, y'all. We on that type of time with it. So he like, man, he like, yo, them your homies? I'm like, yeah, yo, them my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you like, why? What's up? He's like, man, yo, I just had a problem with them boys. Know what I mean? I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, what that mean? Know what I mean? Mind you, we in front of all the co-workers, the white girls, the black girls, the dudes, like we in front of everybody. And I'm telling them, and one of the co-workers like, yo, wait, what's going on right now? Like what's going on? He like, wait, y'all fought? I'm like, nah, not me and him, but my friends and his friends like fought each other. Me and him personally, like for whatever reason, we were never there when it went down, right? And I'm saying this right in front of homeboy. Like homeboy is literally like an elbow's length like away from me. So I'm not like I'm not talking crazy. I'm not talking disrespectful. I'm not like I'm literally just telling the story. And mind you, the dude is standing like right next to me. So Everything I'm saying, he right there. And if I'm lying, he easily could have been like, yo, that ain't real, that ain't that. But he just sat there as I told the true story of how my homies whooped on his. All up and down around the way. You know what I'm saying? Like respectfully, we beat him. And that's when, and that right there is when homeboy was like, oh nah, yo. That's when the that's when everything just switched up. And mind you, once again, we ain't friends, we ain't homies, we just co-workers. Your father can die and I wouldn't care. You understand? Like that's me personally. You know, I'm just not one of them, I'm not one of them type of people. But yeah, man, homeboy, so I tell a story. Homeboy, he don't really say nothing, right? So a couple more weeks go by. We'll just fast forward to May. My last day at the job was on May. It was on Mother's Day. And the only person who knew that that was my last day was the chick that I was sexing, right? So everybody thought that they was gonna see me tomorrow or whatever. I don't know. But and this right here is right hand of God on the Bible. You understand? Like not lying. This is like true story with it. But so I quit the job, start my other one. Homeboy texted me something crazy my last shift. Like, yo, don't ever leave the station dirty like that again. And yo, word to my homies, yo, we could fight, ask such and such about me, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is the part that like it gets funny because when I woke up the next day and I got that message, knowing that it was my last day, what y'all think I was going to do? What y'all think I was going to do? Huh? Y'all know. Y'all know. I woke up and I went straight to the job. I went straight to the job. But first, I called homegirl. I called homegirl. Like I sent her the message like, yo, I'm about to go up there and punch your man lights out. And Delonte, you need to thank her. You need to thank Shorty. You understand? Because she saved you. She saved you. She talked me out of not putting my hands on you up at the job. And even when I came to get my last check, I came to get it at the time where I knew you would be working. But you didn't show up that day. I wonder why. But all that is cool, fine, and dandy. Fast forward a couple more months, y'all. I'm minding my business. I'm heavy into my YouTube channel, trying to grow my audience. I get a tip, yo, go on TikTok, bring them over here. I'm like, all right, cool. I do that. It's the first thing I see, y'all. Homeboy, all up and down on my on my stat, pause, all up and down with it. I'm like, yo, what's going on? But I ain't saying nothing because it's the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the internet. I don't really do the online tough talk. One, because I talk about dudes who do that. Two, it's corny to me. It's corny. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know about anywhere else out of state, but in Buffalo, New York, somebody tell you that they looking for somebody, they not looking for that somebody. Because Buffalo was too small, way too small. We all know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody that can get us together face to face. But homeboy was Homeboy was doing too much tough talk, yo. And I was and even though I went against everything that I believe in as a man on my soul and everything, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be the bigger person. I ain't gonna stoop down to that level until recently. Until recently. Same thing, you know. Homeboy, homeboy just keep prodding, poking and prodding at me. Pause once again. But while I'm on vacation, he sent me something else. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all too, y'all. After he sent me that tough text, right? I seen him on a bus. Seen him on a bus, and I was by myself. And when I got on the bus, I was in my own world, how I always be. I ain't even see him on the bus. I actually sat in front of him. If he wanted to, he should have snuffed me. He should have snuffed me when I wasn't looking. That's what he should have did. But he's scared, and that's why he ain't do it. But when I sat down on the bus, first thing I hear is yo, yo. I'm like, who the hell is this? Who is this? Right? So I'm so I'm looking at him, right? I turn around, I see chimp face Delance. And y'all know, real ones, y'all know when y'all see somebody who said they was gonna do something to you, they got that doofy grin on their face. And they don't know if they don't know if it's cool to approach you, right? Now, mind you, it's been a couple months since he texted me the last time that tough talk, so he might have either thought that I didn't see it, or either I was afraid, or whatever, right? But when I see him on the bus, I'm just looking at him up and down with a real nonchalant look. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you know what I mean? Just looking, you know what I mean? A little emotionless gaze. You know what I mean? Because I don't want him to read my face. I don't want it to be anger, rage. I don't want to project none of that. None of that. And you know, homeboy was all yellow teeth, nothing but smiles. All that tough talk went out the window. I guess he got amnesia, or he must have sobered up. But you know, Delance, you keep like trolling me. Baby moms or your chick, right? Whoever homegirl is in that picture with you, because because y'all both checked out my profile, and you must have said, "Yo, how you know him?" And she lied. She definitely ain't tell you that she sucked me off. I know that. But whatever she told you, you made her block me. You made her block me. And then you sent me something, and then you blocked me. But I expect that from a coward. I expect that from a coward. But understand, my hands still work, just like just like when Bundy punched you in the face 20 years ago. You see, that was the issue with him. Like I said, shout out to YO. We beat him and his homies down. We beat him up, and it was serious. It was serious. I mean, with weapons and all of that. Weapons and all of that. Like it got crazy. It got real. People don't know that, but it got real. Delance, you don't know that. But I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna put up all them text messages too. I got all the receipts. I know y'all like, he just talk. He just talk. No, I got receipts. I got the message you sent me on Mother's Day when I quit with that tough talk. I got video of you sitting. I got video of me sitting across from your punk ass when I was on the bus with you when you ran off the 20. I got it all. So if you out here saying I'm lying, I'm fronting, we gonna see. I'm gonna put you on blast. See, I'm gonna make you look for me. And when we finally link face to face, I know you on YouTube. I'm gonna find your YouTube channel. I'm gonna make sure you get this video, you get this message. I'm gonna make sure of that because the next time you see me, you should go for yours. You should really go for yours. Respectfully, you should go for yours. Don't say hi. Don't be that man. You should just go for yours. I want you to be the man that you think you are. I want you to be the man that your kids think you are. No, your chick know you soft. You straight panani to her. But I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you. I shouldn't even have gave you the time right now because I'm on vacation. But I'm gonna see you, homeboy, and I can't wait. And the crazy thing is, the homies, they was like, "Yo, son, leave it alone." Book. Austin was like, "Yo, Jay, don't crash out on that bum. He a loser, man. We punched him in the face 10 years ago, man. He's still mad about that. Let him live." Bro said the same thing, but you know what? Respectfully, I'm gonna do what I want to do this time. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And what I want to do is shoot the fade. I want 5 minutes with you, 10 minutes, hand-to-hand combat, physical, phys- physical labor, whatever you want to call it. I'm with that. I'm with that. Like I'm really, really with that.